I remember looking over to my wife one day and saying, hey, I want to start a pressure washing business. And before you know it, we driving down to Arkansas to buy my first pressure washer. And driving back just with a smile on my face, with a big dream, but just not really knowing exactly how it was going to unfold. What's up, y'all? So it's Artez. I'm the owner and the operator of TAG Pressure Washers, TAG Pressure Washers. So I already know like the audio is not going to be great. I'm in the garage. I don't have my headphones, so yeah, I've been looking everywhere for that. So just, it is what it is. So it ain't gonna be polished production. So I wanted to just drop in and just say, hey man, today is a very special day. July 11, 2024 is when I first started my pressure washing business. And I remember looking over to my wife one day and saying, hey, I want to start a pressure washing business. And before you know it, we driving down to Arkansas to buy my first pressure washer and get some catfish for lunch. But that's a whole nother different story. And driving back just with a smile on my face, with a big dream, but just not really knowing exactly how it was going to unfold. But I say, man, this past year has exceeded my expectations. Like, God has looked out for you, boy. Like I say, it's been highs, it's been low. Most recently, I went to an expo and I was able to market my business and connect with 200 to 300 realtors in my city, which is crazy. Making the local news early this year. Like, in my interview was aired on prime time. You can go see that. You know what I mean? I remember buying this trailer from a fraternity brother here in my city. An older guy, he had a trailer. I put a word out saying, hey, I'm trying to, really build my business. I need I'm looking for a pickup truck or a trailer. He was like, hey, I got a trailer for 300. And so I got it, you know what I mean? I had to, give it some TLC, just kind of bring it back to life. But the bones were good. Starting off of my wife's minivan, picking up the pressure washer and all of them, like 100 feet of hose and my surface cleaner, just trying to get that in and out, doing that for the first, 2 to 3 months of my business. It's been some lows, it's been some challenges. Like I remember, almost getting stood up by a contractor for $500. He didn't want to pay me. I remember, getting cursed out by a client because he was having a bad day, which it was crazy, but I, stayed level-handed, try to handle it professionally, and just went about my day and blocked him. I never went back to him. I never worked with him again. It was just, yeah. But overall, man, it's been a good journey, y'all. Like God, he opened doors when he wanted to open doors. Some doors have been shut, and I'm like, okay, it's not time for me. Learning, excuse me, I ran out of water. Learning to like stand on my prices, starting off early, prices was, it was small, but I was trying to, work my way up. But I made a pivot and increased my prices. And I saw a huge difference. The people that I'm attracting now, I'm not attracting a certain kind of person who trying to nickel and dime me, Like I get those every once in a while, but for the most part, I don't have those as the majority of my clientele is not those people. I'm excited, y'all, about the future. I appreciate y'all for rolling with me, entering this journey. Like I said, I want to be as authentic and transparent as possible. And yeah, y'all, I just say, hey, continue to ride with your boy. I'm gonna let y'all in. Continue to see this thing grow. I want to grow as as an individual, but I want to grow as a business. Thanks again for following me. Thank you for subscribing, for watching my videos, for commenting. I see those comments. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Till next time, take care.